Welcome. Welcome on into the First Round Fantasy Podcast. You're home for second round advice. No, that's not Jacob Bartley, but you've seen his face before. It's Mardell Johnson. Mardell, how you
How you
doing
doing?
today, man?
We're doing well, doing well. I'm enjoying this Oregon weather right now.
You know what? The start sit extraordinaire is joining us from Oregon right now. He took a VIP flight because he's just so big in the fantasy industry that he went out there to speak at a conference and his brother just happens to be out there. I'm kidding, by the way, but he is our start sit extraordinaire, and he's with us today. Just like Star Drew in the chat. Dang, only one here. What are you talking about, man? It shows me that we have 5 people live in the chat right now. Star Drew, you're always good for some hot takes, man. Let us see some scores. Let us see some sits. We want to hear your live expectations today. What's up, Gabe? What's up,
Yeah.
Mardell? What's going on,
Oh
man?
man, Star Drew, man, he is definitely a loyal streamer here.
Hey, it's people like him that are the foundation. You know what I'm
That
saying?
gets me that gets me up in the morning to go ahead and do stuff like this.
Exactly. Hey, dude, off the top, neither of us are Niner fans. Oh, by the way, it's casual Sunday, folks, because if you're gonna hear dishes behind me, you're gonna hear women singing. It just is what it is. When you live in a tiny home, this is what you get. But off the top, it's already been talked about so much. The start sits will come in. We'll answer them as we get to them, and then we're gonna go over some of our own in just a little bit here. Christian McCaffrey, man. Christian McCaffrey. We're not Niner fans. How do you feel? He's expected to see like a
Man.
small workload today, but just overall impressions.
Yeah, dude. He got traded on Thursday and is expected to play on Sunday. Ooh. It's gonna be a big change for San Francisco, but I think that they're gonna excel with this, man. He's gonna take a workload off of him from saving Carolina Panthers, and I feel bad for any defense that has to play them. Honestly, I'm glad the Falcons beat them last week and don't have to see them for the rest of the year unless it's the playoffs.
That is the truth, man. I mean, so many, like, from a fantasy aspect of it, so many people out there are like, dude, just like the Niners don't pass the ball to their running backs. Like, there's no work to be had there. Like,
They will
Christian
now.
McCaffrey's going to lose value. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. You don't acquire the best pass catching running back in football and not use him in the pass game. Like, he will find some fantasy value. And I think if he
Yeah.
takes even a slight dip, he's already RB1 on the year, man. A slight dip. He's still RB1.
Yeah. I mean, the volume, he may not see 20, 30 touches in a game this, upcoming weeks or whatever, but still he's going to be productive because there's so many weapons around him. You don't know who to stop. So therefore, I feel like whenever he does have the chance to get the ball, he's going to break for something nice.
Yeah.
Fantasy owners, big plus for you, man.
You're unbiased because you don't play in this league, but you know Joe, good friend of Joe. You went to high school with him. I made a trade with him in one of our small 3-player keeper leagues. I hate that league, but it's his league, so I honor him. Anyways, he's obviously a huge Niners fan. So this is the trade, and let me see what you think. It was Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Cooks. I'm sending those guys away, and I got Najee Harris and Mike Williams in return. Fair. And again, it's a keeper league. So Najee, only like a year younger. You know, he's an older RB already.
Ooh.
He hasn't had the best year. CMC. It was more like a birthday gift because Joe's birthday was on Saturday. So I was like, yeah, man, let me gift this to you.
This fool. Honestly, I think it's pretty fair.
I think the Mike Williams
Brandon Cooks, he's not really doing nothing much. I mean, he's a boomer bust. So
he's involved. That's another thing we should talk about today is all these trade rumors, man. There's so many guys on the rumor mill right now. From Elijah Moore, who's inactive today in New York. By the way, still don't start any any wide receiving jet. Who else, man? Who we just talked about? Brandon Cooks is getting calls. It was Chase Claypool was getting rumored to be traded. Like all these speculative questions. But I got to stop really quick because there's a ghost in the building. Yo, good morning. First round fantasy. What? Like I control that. So unless somebody, there they are. Good morning. Head honcho Jacob. He's got a baby. I told him, dude, baby sell. We could be like a Pampers Kid commercial if he just popped on with his little niece, and we'd get so many people in the chat. But he doesn't want
to Pampers.
Yeah, exactly. Manscaped to Pampers. We do it all, bro. Next thing you know, we'll do Gerber, car insurance. It is what it is. But what were we talking about? We were talking about
We're
who's
talking about trade rumors and
oh, trade
whatnot.
rumors. Yeah, like Elijah Moore, for example, just completely scratched after he demands a trade. They're saying Robert Saleh came out and said, like, hey, look, I like him. He's a good kid. He's on this team. He's not going anywhere. But I mean, I don't know, man. Things like that, they always scare me because when somebody wants out, they're clearly unhappy. And when Zach Wilson is throwing the ball 14 times a game, yeah, if you're a wide receiver, you're going to be pretty unhappy.
Yeah, so sometimes people need to just know their place, though, man. You've been in the league. This is his second year. Come on now. You guys are 4-2 for Pete's sake. Like, run with it. There's going to be something else in the future.
Yeah, like the 76ers, man. Trust the process. Trust the process, right? Let's go down to the other side of the CMC trade, the Carolina Panthers. Because believe it or not, people are interested. They want to know. It looks like as of this morning, they finally named Chuba Hubbard the starter going into tonight's match or today's matchup. You all right over there? That was a big sigh. Did you have Deontay Foreman?
Did they? Yeah, I picked up Deontay Foreman 2 days before the trade happened. I'm going off of last year's consistency while CMC was out. You know, the Deontay Foreman was balling, man. He may have like averaged only like 3.5-4 yards a carry, but he was the focal point of Carolina, I feel like.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Whatever Foreman was able to do, Hubbard was far worse. Like I remember looking at it last year. Hubbard was not good last year. Who were we talking about? Foreman was much better, even though he wasn't on the Carolina Panthers last year. He was on the Indianapolis. Wait, where was he last year? The Colts, right? Was he on the Colts?
Deontay Foreman? Or
yeah, where was he last year? The Texans?
He was with he was with Carolina. The year before that, he was with Houston. Yeah.
Really? Oh man, I'm seeing things. This is why people just leave the chat. Anyways, let's not focus on stuff that I'm incorrect at. Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Bateman this week. Jacob, I don't know if you heard, but another piece of interesting news this morning. The Kansas City Chiefs have named Isaiah Pacheco as their starting running back for today. With that being said, don't you want to go boom bust in a situation like that? I go Bateman here. Mardell?
Yeah, I go Bateman too if that's the case.
Returning from injury. Yeah, I'll have to check the source, but it's multiple sources now are reporting. Sleeper, Yahoo, my source. I'm my own source of information here. You know, I got to represent my own source. So yeah, dude, I'm going Bateman there. Let's see. Panthers have 4 draft picks, but they don't have a first round. Didn't they trade when they traded for Sam Darnold? Didn't they ask for didn't they give him up like 2 first-round picks or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. So they only got from the Niners a second, a third, a fourth-round pick, and an optional, or I don't know exactly the details, but they get like a 5th pick if they fall into some area between 1 and 10 or something like that.
I feel it.
It's similar to like the NBA's rules or whatever.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was just all picks. That's it.
Look, Jacob Bartley misses a day and he misses the breaking news. Hey, you got to drop the niece, man. Just put her to the side. Just put her to the side. You got to focus on this. This is fantasy football right now. Yeah, we're breaking news to you. Isaiah Pacheco named the starter today for the Kansas City Chiefs. So if you're tuning in, we appreciate you. That's what you're missing. Isaiah Pacheco. Dude, one of our best videos of the year so far has been Wan'Dale Robinson. He was my dark horse of the – by the way, can you hear Alyssa singing in the background? Is it coming through loud?
Yeah. Awesome.
Hey, Alyssa. She's got these really nice noise-canceling headphones. Hey, Bird.
You can't hear her too much, though. She's all good.
It's all right. She can't even hear me. Anyways, so Wan'Dale Robinson. And I wanted to, because I handle the YouTube comments, but I wanted to get your advice. And you know Wan'Dale Robinson, wide receiver for the New York Jets, last week made his return since week 1, saw a 23% snap share, 4 targets. He caught the touchdown. Obviously, they were easing him back into things. This week, if he even sees, somewhere upwards of 45 to 50% snap share, there's no one in New York. The Giants are clearly a real deal this year. So I'm going to round off sound off some of the start sits that I got in the YouTube comments this week, and I want to see your thoughts on them. All right, and I'll tell you what
Okay.
I did as well. So let me go here. I gotta find them first. Okay. Oh, see, we're getting some right now, even when I'm not even paying attention. All right. Yeah. See, I gotta pay attention to these. Let's see here. Wandale or DeAndre Carter. Keenan Allen has been ruled out. DeAndre Carter, the other wide receiver there for the San Diego Chargers. Here I went
Los
Wandale
Angeles
Robinson.
Chargers.
What did I say?
San Diego. I
Dude,
mess up on that sometimes too.
I live in the past, man. I live in the past.
That's a tough one, man. Actually, it's not even tough. I'll go Wandale for sure.
There
Just
we
because
go.
there's no committee in New York right now. So
there we go. There we go. Wandale Robinson or Romeo Dobbs this week.
I'm going Romeo.
I went Romeo Dobbs as well. People think that when we release these videos, and no disrespect to anybody out there, but it's like I try my best to give a few examples of guys that I would start, like I would start Wandale or any player that's a dark horse over. But then people really be getting like very over the top here. So I just wanted to make sure I'm not going crazy. Wandale Robinson or Tyler Boyd this week?
Is T. Higgins playing?
T. Higgins is playing. So I think I would go Wandale Robinson.
Let's go Robinson again. Yeah.
It's a matter of what? Wide receiver 1/ maybe 2 this week against a wide receiver 3 and an okay matchup. So yeah. I'd go Wandale Robinson as well. Let's see, Christian Kirk or Wandale Robinson this week. I think I got to go Christian Kirk here. That's what I did.
You know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to go Wandale Robinson. My gut says Kirk because of his season so far. It's been pretty good, but
it's been all right.
Yeah, but I'll just to give the benefit of the doubt, Wandale Robinson could potentially go off with being yet again the only wide receiver in their committee.
They play each other this week, New York and
Jacksonville.
So that'll be an interesting game nonetheless. Let's see some other ones I got here. Let's see. Okay, this was one I got multiple questions on. Wandale Robinson or Alec Pierce, wide receiver for the Indianapolis Colts. And I went Alec Pierce here all the way. And I'm pretty sure at least 4 or 5 people asked the same exact start sit. So am I missing it here? But Alec Pierce, rookie extraordinaire, has been absolutely wonderful the last 3 weeks. He looks to continue it here.
His stats. What does his stats look like?
Well, his stats are consistent, and he's a huge 6'4" wide receiver red zone presence. They go to Tennessee today, have a subpar pass defense.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what
Alec
I'm thinking.
Pierce let's just go. I'm going to go opposite of you again. Let's go Wandale.
What? You can't just go opposite to go opposite. Stardew says, Jacob, what is the best shootout game this week? I don't know, man. We'll think about it because Stardew always comes with that question prepared, and I always have to pull up the matchups this week to kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do too.
Let me see. We'll get back to you on that, Stardew. Jacob says it's the Chargers and Seahawks. And I don't necessarily disagree. I see the Chiefs and 49ers, though, and I'm like, hey, there could be some points there. Even if Christian McCaffrey is in a limited role, I could see that game being pretty, like a 30-31 game. But, the Niners have a great defense. A lot of them are injured. So I like the Niners-Chiefs game. It's a pretty good one for me.
I like the Lions versus the Cowboys today.
Wow.
That is actually going to be an interesting game. I mean, yeah, I feel like that could be a shootout. Dak Prescott's back. Lions are coming off a bye. Jared Goff wants to, show off that arm, of course. And the offense of the Lions have just been lighting things up. Unfortunately, their defense can't hold anybody beneath the amount of points that they make. So
that's true,
I think
man.
that's actually going to be a really fun game to watch.
That reminded me of another start sit. We'll get to it right now. But give me your gut because we got some questions here that we got to get to. Michael Gallup with Dak Prescott returning or Wandale Robinson this week. I kind of want to go Michael Gallup.
Michael Gallup. Yeah.
I heard that.
I love that guy, man. I don't like the Cowboys whatsoever. They're actually on the ass end of any teams that I may be interested in. But I like Michael Gallup a lot. That guy he's a pretty cool player, man.
Man, hey, not everyone gets replaced in my heart, and he still has a special place there. But that's
Yeah,
my boy
that's what
Demont
I'm
Ricks.
saying.
He's in the chat. Star two, Juju, London, or Hubbard. You got to pick two. I'm going Juju against, again, an injured Niners defense. And if it's full PPR, man, I'd probably go Hubbard here. I'd see what he's got. If he's the starter, insufficient. Actually, you know what? No, I can't. I can't say that in all honesty. The Panthers are just going to be putrid. I'm going to go with Juju London here. Mardell, any way to question me?
I didn't hear the full question.
It's start
You said
to Juju
Juju.
London or Hubbard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm starting Juju and Drake for sure.
Yeah, man.
Hubbard is the first week that he's gonna even get a lot of volume, so it's kind of iffy there.
Demont, thanks for stopping by, man. We appreciate you, bro. You're my boy. Juice.
Black Adam or Superman?
Black Adam or Superman? What are you getting ahead of the comments now? What's going
I
on over here?
guess so.
Hold on. Deontay Johnson or Brandon Cooks this week, standard league. You know what? Cooks has seen the red zone targets this year. I'd like to look up red zone snap percentage or target percentage. My gut tells me Deontay Johnson here. But while you think about it, Mardell, let me hear your thoughts because I want to look up red zone targets this year. My gut
Oh, okay.
says Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, I like Deontay Johnson more than Brandon Cooks. He's no longer with the Rams. You know what I mean? But Tannehill doesn't really throw the ball very often. That's a Derrick Henry offense. Deontay Johnson, however, on the other hand, with Mitch Trubisky starting, right? Oh, no, Kenny Pickett just broke protocol. I have no idea what's going on in Pittsburgh, honestly, but I'm going with Deontay.
Who just broke protocol? What'd you say?
Kenny Pickett broke protocol for he's
So
back basically. No,
is he
he
gonna miss
should
the game?
be back.
Oh, okay.
No, he should be back.
Let me see here. I'm just looking this up.
So, but that's what I was gonna say. If he's like the true starter now, and they're gonna sit Trubisky after the Pickett's concussion and coming back or whatnot, you know who his favorite wide receiver is George Pickens. So that takes a little bit away from Deontay Johnson. So that's kind of a coin flip there.
All right, Brandon Cooks. This site sucks. I'm not going to shout it out. Brandon Cooks has seen. It's very hard to navigate. Brandon Cooks has seen 3 red zone targets this year. Deontay Johnson, on the other hand, let's see here. Again, very unintuitive site. I don't like it at all. Yeah, not feeling this site at all. I'd still go Deontay Johnson. Juice, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the questions. Keep them coming. Tyler Cooper in the chat. Facebook Gaming. Go visit Coach Coop over there. Facebook Gaming. Did you get a chicken dinner yet, man? I keep saying that you're gonna get one. You got to let me know if you've gotten one, because maybe I'm just cursing you now. Star Drew, watching the Lions versus Cowboys game today. Yeah, Mardell was just talking about it, man. Lions versus Cowboys. He expects it to be a shootout. Listen, the Cowboys defense is good, but the Lions are probably also going to be down a lot.
Yeah.
Also, people are saying it's a trap game with Dak Prescott coming back. Like, is he going to be who he is? You know, who he is typically. I don't know. We don't know. But, yeah, I like that game. Really good game. I think it's going to be a good one. Start sit, Black Adam or Superman. Dude, I don't – you know what? Hey, hot take of the day. Hot take of the day. I can't stand The Rock right now. I just can't stand him. So I'm going
He's
Superman.
Everywhere.
Dude, I'm going Superman. There was a time and a place for The Rock, and he's just abusing his privileges right now, shoving his face anywhere he can, and I'm not about that. So I'm going Superman. What about you, man?
I'm going Superman too. No doubt.
That's cool.
I didn't even know who Black Adam was until this weekend.
Dude, hey, see, shout out to Apocalypse. That's the man of the show, Jacob. That's his main channel, and they're all about Apocalypse. So if you want Marvel stuff, right, Disney stuff, Star Wars stuff, movie stuff in general, go see Apocalypse. Stardew, quit snapping to your lady, man. Let her sing. She doesn't have a beautiful voice. I love her to death, but that voice is not that beautiful. I can't just let her sing, man. We got to figure it out. All right. James Foote, Chuba Hubbard or Deontay Foreman? Well, I don't know if you've heard yet, man, but they have named Chuba Hubbard the starter this week. with all that information that we have, which is just a little, you got to go Chuba Hubbard in this scenario. So, Mardell, I hope you can back me up there.
I like Deontay Foreman.
Yes, I know you do, but
I love this guy, man. I actually in our dynasty league, I picked him up like week 1, just expecting CMC to fall off the radar with injury, but he maintained healthy, and I didn't really see anything come to light for Deontay Foreman, but I ended up picking him up when I heard about the trade rumors. I feel like Deontay Foreman is gonna do something special.
There you go, man.
You got to look at it too, though. So Chuba Hubbard is he's like a pass catching running back. When Deontay Foreman, he can get in between the tackles and break for one or something.
There you go. I agree. Yep. But today, Chuba Hubbard,
Foreman.
Hey, you know what, James? Roll the dice, baby. Good luck to you, man. Hey, if Star Drew says hello to you, that means we've seen you before. So, James Footman, thanks for coming back. We appreciate you stopping by, dude.
That's right.
What's going on? Tyler Cooper, look at that. They're just all getting started in the chat. Gabe, Mardell, my G's. No, dude, you're our G. Mardell, I'm getting start sits as we're breaking right now.
Yeah.
So let's get some more here. I know we're getting them in the YouTube chat, but I'm also getting them in the comments. Let's get some in the comments really quick. Pacheco over Clyde Edwards-Helaire today. I picked up Pacheco just now. I mean, you got to roll with the momentum. You got to roll with the news. I'm going Pacheco here. What about you?
CEH still.
What?
I know. He says that there's going to be a start or whatnot, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to have the whole workload. You know what I mean? They have a few backs themselves.
You know what? Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Isaiah Pacheco, he's gotten work, right? That's why he's getting the start today, because clearly they've been able to see him in his small sample size of usage. So I get it. They could work in Clyde Edwards-Helaire as well, but I don't know, man.
And then again, the Chiefs, Andy Reid may just be trying to throw off the Niners right now. I'm going to start Pacheco. And now what? Kyle Shanahan's got to re-strategize.
I feel like with running back, you know what? No, I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, good point. Good point.
They're two different running backs as well, though. It's similar to the Hubbard and the Foreman. One's a runner, one's a receiver.
That's fair. I appreciate it. Fame Tiger in the chat. Help me out, boys. Help me. Dude, we're here. Relax. Take a deep breath. We got you. Running back, pick 2. Henry, Montgomery, Mostert, or Robinson. Derrick Henry and Montgomery. Yeah.
Well, Derrick Henry. I'll go.
Is he hurt today?
Mostert.
Is Henry hurt? No, he's not hurt.
No, he's not hurt. Everybody's healthy on that list.
I'd go Montgomery, dude. You go Mostert?
I like Henry and Mostert.
People are saying that Mostert is a good bye week fill-in this week. I don't know, man. I don't know. But there you have it, Fame Tiger. Pick 2. Mardell goes with Henry Mostert. I go with Henry Montgomery. I kind of want to see just what's going on here really quick as far as matchups. I know that Mostert is playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, and their run defense has been. So let me look at Montgomery here. Maybe it comes down to matchup. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's see.
Either way, Fame Tiger Robinson is out the picture.
Yeah. No Robinson this day. I think slowly but surely ETN is starting to eat into that workload over there. David Montgomery, they play the New. Oh yeah, maybe. Hey, Henry Mostert doesn't sound that bad, especially when you're going up against the New England Patriots like David Montgomery is on Sunday Night Football, I believe. So yeah, man. Good call there, Mardell. Good call. He also has a wide receiver. Pick 1. Mari Cooper, Kirk, Evans, McLaurin, or Cooks. Pick 1? Yikes. 1? I think I got to go Mike Evans there, dude. If that's Mike Evans, I think I go Mike Evans.
Who do the Browns play?
Let's find out.
Look at matchup there too. Oh, they play Baltimore.
That's a shootout, man.
That's a shootout for sure. No, I'm going Evans. I'm going Mike Evans for sure. You can. There's always been a consistency with him and Tom Brady. He's gonna get a touchdown.
Let me see here. Oh, I like to pull up weekly rankings of other sites just to see how they are compared to mine. And right now, Mike Evans it is. Fame Tiger, you've been around before. thanks for coming back, man. We appreciate you and your questions. Drop them if you can. We appreciate it all. Spencer Butler, the name's familiar. Ayuk or Alec Pierce today? That is a salty one. That's a tough one. These guys that are, that show promise. Ayuk had a great game last week. Gut reaction, I think I go Alec Pierce here. But Mardell, what's your gut reaction? Alec Pierce plays Tennessee, weak passing defense, and as you know, Ayuk plays the Kansas City Chiefs tonight.
Yeah, let's go Alec Pierce as well on my end, just based off of because of I don't think Ayuk had a real fun week this week dealing with some little
was there a problem?
Some little injury towards the end of the game last week. He tweaked his ankle or something like that, or his knee. So we'll see how that goes.
Fair enough. Well, hey, Spencer Butler, I think you're new. Maybe you've come by before, but that's the advice we give. If we get it right, you got to like and subscribe, man. If we get it wrong, come back next week. Give us another try. Fame Tiger still rolling them out hot. QB, bum-ass Lamar or big balls Gino? What? I got to go Lamar.
Lamar Jackson all the way.
It's a shootout, man. That rushing upside is unstoppable. I get it. Hot start to the year. He's kind of simmered since then. But when you got the 5-star QB, man, you got to throw him out there. And he gets Bateman back today.
I like that comment, too. Big balls Gino. That's great. I seen a meme not too long ago. It's like when they traded CMC, they're like – they're basically playing like the gangster music from LA or whatever, whatever you see on TikTok and all that kind of stuff. And it was like all of this trade talk from CMC just to stop me. It was great.
That's cool. That is funny, man. That is funny.
Yeah.
Fan Tiger, we appreciate you, man. Go with Lamar here. Go with Lamar. Fan first, McLaurin or Bateman, PPR. Dude, it's often that we see backup QBs like Taylor Heineke come into the helm. I like McLaurin this week, man. Bateman's coming back a week off injury. We just alluded to him in the previous comments. And that's a plus for Lamar Jackson. I read a statistic the other day that Lamar Jackson scores on average like 15 more fantasy points when Bateman is in the lineup as opposed to when he's not in the lineup. But that doesn't mean that they're actually going to him. He's a boomer bust wide receiver. McLaurin might give you some upside, and I think Heineke's probably going to look to hyper target someone today, and if it's anyone, it's usually the wide receiver number one. So McLaurin over Bateman this week. Mardell?
McLaurin for me as well. I do recall last season Heineke was targeting McLaurin 50% of the time, I guess. And I think Jacob actually mentioned that on you guys' stream on Wednesday.
Mardell Johnson making me smile every day. He listens. He knows what's going on.
Big shout out to Jacob. Big shout out to Jacob.
Star Drew, maybe little bios, but Dallas 27. Oh, bias. But Dallas 27-24 over Detroit. Yeah, I think Dallas can pull out the win. It might even not be that close, but I appreciate the hot takes, man. Star Drew always got the hot takes. James Foote, Pacheco or Latavius Murray? Now, this is funny.
That's a good question right there.
I watched an interview the other day with Melvin Gordon, running back of the Denver Broncos, and they asked him, hey, man, how do you feel about being the starter next week? Because he was like named the starter today. And then in the interview, he's like, I don't understand the question. I'm always the starter. Like, why are you telling me how I feel? And, superstars, players, NFL guys, people that make a lot of money, they tend to answer questions with just a little bit of disgust from time to time. But the way he answered it, dude, it made me laugh. He was just like,
yeah,
what do you mean? I'm always the starter. Why are you telling me this? So with the news coming out, dude, even though Mardell has Clyde Edwards-Helaire over Pacheco this week, I got Pacheco over Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I'm following the news. I'm going Pacheco over Latavius Murray this week, especially in a better offense for sure.
Yeah, I'd go Pacheco too. And that's the main point right there, is because it's a much better offense.
Mm-hmm. And thank you, boys. And can't read.
Sorry, Russell Wilson's. Is he playing today?
He's out today. He is out today. Right.
So they just may be running the ball a lot.
Yeah, but still, I don't know.
I don't know who that ripped-in dude is.
Yeah, well, trust me, you don't need to know. Unless he comes out today and plays better than Russell Wilson, but we'll see. I got to take that comment off. But Fame Tiger, we appreciate you. We got to keep it G-rated. We're PG-13. I let it slip every once in a while. What you missed, dude? What's going on?
I missed it. What was the comment that you deleted? I wanted to see.
No, it had a bad word in it. Star Drew, wait, is Tua back? Oh, yes, he is back this week, dude. Much anticipated return. I can't wait to see what he does against that Pittsburgh Steelers defense, who they've been playing at the par these last few weeks. So I'm a little nervous for him. I just realized my girl's wearing cheetah print. All right, I got to block her face out. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit more. Put my head right here. All right, we're good. But yeah, Tua is back this week. Mardell, we got some questions to answer. We got some things to do. But before we move any further, we're reaching the halfway point here through our show today. And we got to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. So here is a little sponsor, or I guess I should say, here's our sponsor. I don't know. Here's Manscaped.
Support for the First Round Fantasy Podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below the waist grooming. Their products are precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped Performance Package, the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code FRF Sports. See, way before First Round Fantasy partnered with Manscaped, I have been using their products. No lie. I bought one of their previous lawnmowers, and honestly, it is the best grooming product I've ever used. It's time to take care of yourself. So go to manscaped.com and get 20% off plus free shipping. And we all know how expensive shipping is right now. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com, and use FRF Sports. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
And just remember, by supporting Manscaped, you are supporting First Round Fantasy. So thank you, Manscaped. We appreciate you a bunch. And you don't have to break the bank. T-shirts, lip balm, chapstick, they got tons of stuff over there. Doesn't put a hole in your pocket, and it helps us out a lot. So thanks to Manscaped. You know what I'm just now realizing? I'm getting a lot of hate, dude. Hate is a thing. It happens. You get it every once in a while. I'm looking at the comments from some of our old videos and some of the ones that are coming in right now as people are running to any source to find information. And thankfully, they're finding our channel. So that's great news for us. And we want to be correct all the time. But it looks like in my Wan'Dale Robinson clip, I said that he played for the New York Jets. Clearly, that is incorrect. But I've gotten 5 comments. One of them just saying this. How am I supposed to continue listening to this video when you say he plays for the New York Jets? And then it gives like a shaking head emoji. And it's like, man, I understand. People are not perfect. I am certainly not perfect. Literally, the man stumbles over his words every 5 minutes. That's me. That's who I am. That's how I describe myself to be. But dude, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Mardell? Some people are just picky.
I know what you mean. Just like the San Diego Chargers, but we're not going to go there.
You know what? We're not going to go there, dude. We're bigger than that. We're above the game, dude. Oh, wait. Hey, back to Fame Tiger here. Thank you, and Packers stink. That is the PG-13 I was looking for, man. Hey, you know what? Let it slip every now and then. We want the passion, and sometimes you need to let those expletives out with force, dude. And there's only a few words that can show that. So we support it every once in a while. Let it go, man. Let it go. We want you to let it go.
Believe me, Fame Tiger, I gotta bite my tongue a lot too.
Yeah, it's a thing, dude. We all have to bite our tongues. I think we're finally slowing down a little bit. I don't have any questions in the chat. Mardell, you got any start sits that you're thinking about this week? I have to mute my mic 1 second.
All right. Let me just double check here.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, any start sits that we can go over, help the people with. Again, if you've come through today, if you're still watching, feel free to drop those start sits in the chat. We appreciate all of them. It just helps our channel out so much more. Same thing as dropping a like and a subscribe. It appreciates. I'm just going to stop talking. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I'm fumbling over my words way too much. Oh, there's that dang comment again. Man, I get it, dude. I get it. Yeah, these guys. And doesn't this just come off? You know what? No, we're not going to read it. I appreciate him. I thanked him for stopping by. And if he wants to come, he can join us in the chat. Matter of fact, I'm going to invite him to the live chat right now. Let's see. Join us in the live. Join us in the live chat now. I'd love to talk. I'm a nice guy. All right, Mardell, I got some for you. I'm pulling up these rankings right here. I'm scrolling down. I'm finding something. Oh, man. You know what? No, it's rant time.
Rant time.
Thursday Night Football. I am no longer starting players if they are not bona fide studs. Most notably, Rondale Moore this past week.
Oh, man, he hurt me too.
I had him in 2 lineups, 4 points. It wasn't the great start to my week that I wanted to. And I've just come to find out that whenever you take a chance like that on guys who you think are going to have a good week, Thursday night is not the week to do it. Now, I'm talking about bona fide stats, right? If Aaron Rodgers is playing, you're playing Aaron Rodgers. Jonathan Taylor, you're playing Jonathan Taylor. You know, I think 1 through 10 at each position. But once you start getting into that flex sit category, dude, no more. I'm tired of it. It always leaves me with a salty taste. And then I'm literally micromanaging my team for the rest of the week going into Sunday, thinking about, oh, man, how am I going to cover the 9 points he was projected to make? It's just an awful feeling to have. I'm not doing it anymore. What are your thoughts, dude?
Yeah, no, I feel it. Prime time is where you want to see the studs, like you said. So, I mean, that says enough itself right there.
No,
Rondale Moore he'll be there one day, you know. But yeah, he definitely hurt me as well. 2 other leagues. I actually picked him up off of waiver wires on, I think it was Tuesday. Just thinking like, hey, okay, you know, Marquise Hollywood Brown is out. So who's next in line is DeAndre Hopkins and Rondale Moore, then Dortch. And Rondale didn't do nothing but put up, was it 3.9 points or something like that?
Well, that, and then the week he came back, he saw like 9 targets. So you're thinking he's in the slot. He's comfortable. He's going to have a nice, easy workload throughout the year. Boom, 1 target. 1 target, 1 catch, 31 yards. It hurts. I'm not doing Thursday night players anymore if they're on the flex category.
Yeah, and I could just say, too, like, it's DeAndre Hopkins. You know, they had to get their –
they got to bring him back in.
Yeah, they got to bring him back in and get their what am I thinking? Their chemistry back together, you know, because DeAndre Hopkins, he's not going to come back and accept 5 targets. You know what I mean? He needs to get his 14, 15, or else he's going to be upset.
I get it, man. I get it. Jacob Bartley, he's here in spirit, and he's also here in the chat. Is TMJ on the rise? And TMJ, he means Terrence Marshall Jr., wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers. Look, man, I'm sure Robbie Anderson exits. I sound drunk right now. I don't know why. But Robbie Anderson exits. They still have PJ Walker there. So I don't know what you expect them to do. He's not going to come out and have a great game today. They might ease him into it. But even the season outlook, like even if they put Darnold in there, what is he going to do? I don't see it this year, but there's certainly space for him to kind of see some more snap share at least.
Yeah, I think so too. And, you know, with CMC gone, those targets need to go to other places. I'm hoping personally that it goes to DJ Moore. But
everybody is.
Period, point blank, Carolina wide receivers just aren't really a starting. They don't have starting roles in fantasy right now.
Yeah, just don't. Jacob Bartley, also Bateman or Tyler Boyd this week. You know what? I'm a hypocrite because I always talk about players who come back from injury. I don't like to start them or not, you know. But I like Boyd. I like Boyd in a potential shootout. Or not Boyd. I like Bateman. See, I got the B's mixed up. I like Bateman this week. I know that you were talking about Boyd a little bit earlier, Mardell. You feeling this matchup or no? And I'm
feeling it. Yeah, Tyler Boyd, man, he plays against my Atlanta Falcons today, which are down 2 cornerbacks. So
they're both be a good day for Higgins. I find that
Jamar Chase, it's going to be all around just probably blown out the water for the Bengals wide receivers.
I feel it. Hey, breaking news today.
Hayden Hurst, too. Pick up Hayden Hurst, everybody.
Hayden Hurst, too. Not bad. Breaking news, not breaking news, but Gus Edwards, man. looking to finally, he's active today for the first time all year, running back for the Baltimore Ravens. I'm excited to see what he can do, especially because J.K. Dobbins has been out. Now, he's not going to come in today. I don't think you should start him by any means. I still think Kenyon Drake is the guy there today. But Gus Edwards, he's a guy that is, if he's on your waiver wire right now, he's definitely worth an add in one of the most run-dependent offenses in the league, especially with their number one running back dealing with that knee issue. Gus Edwards, pick him up if you got him. Pick him up if you got him.
Seriously. That man reminds me of the Steven Jackson of past. You know what I mean? Like goal line touches, he's going to get for sure. Automatic 6 points on your fantasy team in any goal line situation.
And he pounds the table to just demonstrate how much he means it.
He is a beast, dude.
Edward Zhang in the chat.
I like Gus Edwards.
Travis Kelce and Ramondre Stevenson for JT, Brees, and Njoku. 12-man full PR. I got Pierce. I'm starting Dobbs at the flex for redraft. Wait, hold on. You want to trade Kelce and Ramondre Stevenson for JT, Brees Hall, and Njoku? Yeah, I think you do that, right? Jonathan Taylor, number 1 overall pick. Brees Hall showing signs of life. David Njoku to fill in that Travis Kelce void. He's going to be Travis Kelce light. Dude, I do that trade once a day.
Yeah, Ramondre Stevenson, he's not going to get as many touches here in the future because
Damian Harris is going to come back.
Damian Harris is back, yeah.
Dude, yeah, you do that.
100% now.
You do that, man. You do that. Accept it right now. Let me know when you accept that, Edward. I want to see the expression on your face when you're typing. I can't do that, but yeah. Even Tyler Cooper in the chat. Absolutely hit accept. Monique, hello. Really need some help. I got Cooper Kupp and Devontae Smith on bye. Doesn't everybody, right? Would you flex Renfro this week or DJ Moore be a good thing since he's the only one in Carolina? That actually is a really good question.
That's a great question. Thanks, Monique.
You know what? With PJ Walker throwing the ball, though, I'll take my chances with third down Renfro, man. I don't know. You can't do anything with DJ Moore until you see it.
True,
but honestly, there's a world where both of these guys put up duds today. I'm talking under 4 fantasy points. Yeah. And there's also a world where Renfro or DJ Moore, like it's just tough. You got to pick one, Mardell. I've been making some tough decisions all day. I've been giving my takes all day first. You go first right now.
I'm a big fan of Renfro as well, but they do not have Waller this week, and they need another big target, which in Mac Hollins he just might be a stud. Therefore, aside from Devontae Adams, I feel like Mac Hollins is going to get a fair share of targets this week, and they play Houston, which has got a below average defense. I mean, anybody can get that. I like Renfro, but I want DJ Moore to excel. But all right. To get to your question, go ahead and start Renfro in the flex.
Yeah, and you know what? Speaking of defenses, when you look at who Carolina plays today, they play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not the option you want to see when you're starting a wide receiver. Exactly. They just have shutdown corners. The trio there is absolutely amazing. Monique, that answers your question. It's a tough question because neither guy is really going to do well today, but it could be the difference between 2 points, and that's what you need.
I actually have both of them. I have both of them in our dynasty league, and I'm sitting them both.
Yeah, if you got another person out there, Monique, let us know. But it's probably Renfro this week. Thanks for stopping by, Monique. You've definitely come by before, so thank you. He's accepting it right now. That's what you got to do, man. You got to make some big boy moves. Edwards here, dropping some big boy moves right before game time, man. You better hope your commissioner pushes that through right away so you can get those guys in your lineup. But I'm glad we can help out on that. If something weird happens in the world and, Njoku sucks, Brees gets hurt again, or JT gets hurt again, you can't – it happens. But we appreciate you listening, dude.
I feel like that's a league-winning decision right there. Like, that can take you a long way.
It's where champions are made. I don't know why Tyler Cooper is dropping the sad face, but all right. I see you out there. I see you dropping the sad face. Let's get into it. We got about 5 minutes left here before we part ways today. I'm going to throw out some start sits. Are you ready? to
Yeah.
hear them. Mardell, the start sit guru.
Let's do
All
it.
right, man. Alec Pierce at Tennessee this week or Jerry Judy
Alec
against New
Pierce.
York. Okay, that was easy. I started out easy, okay?
Yeah.
Eno Ben. Oh, no, wait. Eno already played this week. Ugh, that's gross. I don't want to pick that one either. Let's go a battle of tight ends. Kyle Pitts, your Kyle Pitts, ATL, going against Cincinnati this week. Or Gerald Everett against Seattle in a potential shootout.
It's a good one. Fantasy purposes, Gerald Everett.
But your heart tells you.
My heart tells me Kyle Pitts might do something nice.
Hey, I'm starting him, man. I'm starting him.
Yeah, no doubt. You're starting him regardless, but
Tyler Cooper says that's fantastic for you, Edward. Yeah, dude, it is fantastic. Good trade. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You know why? He said, you know why?
Let's see. Raheem Mostert, Romeo Dobbs this week.
Romeo.
All right. Brian Robinson Jr. at Green Bay or AJ Dillon against those Commanders. Who you got this week? I'm going Brian Robinson Jr.
My heart tells me, yeah, I like AJ Dillon, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go AJ. Don't ask me why.
Ooh. All right, hey, there's our bet today, baby. There's our bet. I got Brian Robinson Jr. You got AJ Dillon. Let's see where it takes us. Me and Jacob are still working on sufficient punishments for the show. So when those come and our bets are on the table, we'll have something in place. And no, it's not the chip challenge, okay? Because I don't want to eat spicy things.
Oh, was it pig's feet? No.
I don't know. We got to come up with something. Thanks so much for the great advice, guys. No, Monique, thanks so much for stopping by and giving us your thoughts.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you so much more than you think. So thanks for coming by. Devin Devaney, wide receiver for the. Yeah, did I say Devaney? I don't know.
It's all good.
Devin Devaney, wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens, going up against the Cleveland Browns. Thank you. Or Marquez Valdez-Scantling of the Kansas City Chiefs against San Francisco today.
That's a good one. Let's go with. I like Bateman, man. He's gonna get his touches.
There you go. Wait, so who'd you go with? It was Devaney or
I said Bateman. I meant Duvernay. My apologies.
Okay.
They do play for the same team, though.
He's kind of turned into like a nice gadget guy for Baltimore. So, yeah, I like him too. Tyler Cooper says he got your mug, got my shirt. Thank you, first round fan. Bro, I don't even have a first round fantasy mug yet. I will say, shout out to TeePublic. 35% off everything in store today. Our merch is there. The link is down in the description below. Feel free to rep first round fantasy whenever you get a chance to. Our logo is pretty cool. It's a little football with ears on it. You like it. Bet on a pizza. Someone is paying for the loser of the bet. Dude, yeah, that's cool. Make it Domino's. Delivery, you get a $5.99 pizza with tax. It's $8.99. DoorDash that shit. No. You can – I just cursed. You can get it through the Domino's app. You don't even have to go DoorDash it or anything. I like that. Dude, Starger, that's why you're here, man. That's why you're here. Cooper, I'm just curious. Did you get a tri-blend t-shirt or just a soft cotton t-shirt? Because I have just nothing but cotton ones, and I don't like the feel of them. But Jacob tells me the tri-blend shirts are absolutely perfectly form-fitting. I got one more comment here in the YouTube channel. Wandale or Robert Woods? This is standard. Going Wandale Robinson, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going Wandale, man. He's gonna break out. It's gonna be This could make him become a superstar real soon with everybody else out of the committee right now.
Okay, let's not get too crazy. Superstars. Oh, my God.
Yeah. In New York, everybody's superstars, right?
That's true. It's New York, man. It's the Big Apple. All right, folks. Mardell, you ready to wrap it up, man? Because we got some football to go watch, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it, man. Guys, as always, we appreciate you so much. Thanks for stopping by. If you happen to later, you're going to miss out on all this fantasy goodness because this is for this morning. But if you're listening to it at like 4 o'clock today or 2 weeks from now, whatever it is, thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe down in the chat. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at First Round Fantasy. We drop hot takes every now and again, but we mostly do it here on YouTube. So please be sure to like and subscribe. You can also find us anywhere you listen to your podcast, Spotify, or Apple, just to name a few. Thank you, Mardell and Gabe. No, thank you, Star Drew. And thank you to all of you who came out today. We appreciate you guys. It's a hot take. It's Sunday. It's week 7. Mardell, you got a hot take lined up for us?
It's just kind of questionable. But for me, my hot take of the day today is with Cordero Patterson out, they have 2 running backs in Caleb Huntley and Tyler Algier. I feel like Tyler Algier finally sees the end zone this season. He's going to break out for probably about 15 plus.
There you have it.
Algier against the Bengals.
It was good. I'd like more inflection next time, but we'll take it. Hot take of the day. Enjoy your week 7 for fantasy football, folks, and thanks for stopping by. Peace.